It's the RegulaShmegula. Back at it again with those sick Lost Media videos. The game's called Pokepark Asari Taikai DS, which translates to Pokepark Fishing Rally DS. Have you heard of it? No? Well, unless you were around the first Pokepark in Nakamura Ward, Nagoya, Japan, and just so happen to have a DS on you in between the working hours of March 18th, 05 to September 25th of the same year, I would not be surprised. Your rudimentary 3D polygon semblance starts out on a river. You're looking out into the lake you're fishing in, where you see the shadow of what appears to be either an elliptical piece of garbage just floating aimlessly beneath the surface of the water, or a Pokemon. Sensibly assuming the latter from a game downloaded at a locale with one of these, your bobber starts bobbling, and a bobbling bobber tells you a Pokemon's bobbling that bobber. You gotta start mashing the A button in order to reel in that Pokemon, and once you do,